Hey guys, what's up? My name is Anthony. Welcome to another edition of BNA Sports Talk. It's been a while. I don't know. It feels like 2 weeks since I last just talked about things. I've either used old footage or I was working on the new episode of BNA Sports Weekly. But today is Thursday, May 23rd. Actually, a year since I went to Italy. Doesn't really matter about anything, but I just want to talk about the Yankees, and they're going to have a little bit of a dilemma. Now, they've been bringing a lot of guys in, like Morales at first base. I don't know why. I don't think that was a good move. Many people thought that was a good move. They keep on bringing people in, and I don't really agree with that. Just I know you want to win now, but I don't think that the Yankees are in a position where it's just bring in a bunch of guys. I think they're good as it is. I'd be worried about bringing too many people in, like Troy Tulowitzki. That was supposed to be a backup for Didi Gregorius, and now when Didi Gregorius comes back in, there's Urshela, there's Estrada, there's Torres, there's DJ LeMay, who are all playing well, and there are going to be 5 people battling for 3 spots. I think we're going to cut Troy Tulowitzki. It's just a spoil of riches. Troy Tulowitzki gets hurt too much. Didi may not be good right when he comes in, so it's going to be a little bit of a transition. So Urshela, whatever, is going to be a help with that transition, as well as Estrada, who's been playing pretty well. Not too good in the field, but his bat, it seems like he's been coming up clutch. Him and Urshela, their bats, you've seen flashes of them. I don't really mind Miguel Andujar going down. I don't mind him getting the surgery. You need to just shut him down for the year. We're good as it is now. And I don't want this to be a lingering problem for years and years. And if it is, I don't think at the end of this year I would have minded, shutting him down. And it would rather be safe. We have a spoil of riches. Now, okay, as far as the outfield, I have a couple of opinions. First of all, Brett Gardner, he's seen his last days. I mean, he's seen, when a good player goes, there are always the people that don't get rid of him. Brett Gardner's my favorite player. He reminds me a lot of Eli Manning now. Always tries pretty hard. He looks frustrated when we go down, when we lose, and is really passionate about it. Sometimes it doesn't always show. Some people may think that they're a little bit cocky. They're not too much alike. I'm not trying to make say they're exactly alike. I mean, they are a little bit different personality, but I think Brett Gardner is going to have to see the writing on the wall here. Jacoby Ellsbury, I don't know what he's doing in the outfield. Clint Frazier, he is an absolutely awful outfielder, and he's on and off with the bat. I don't know what it is about Clint Frazier, what he's seeing. I don't really know the ins and outs about baseball. I want to learn about baseball. I said this about football, and I've gotten a little bit better with football, learning what types of defenses are, what zone reads are, and kind of getting it. Like in Madden, when I used to play football, I used to be like, oh, let's do this. But now I'm actually learning the strategy behind football and the strategy behind baseball, how pitches work and stuff like that, how to tell a pitch from a certain pitch, and I'm really enjoying the process. I have school, obviously, so I can't really learn. But anyway, going back to baseball, Clint Frazier, I don't know what it is about him. He has such a quick bat speed, but I'm not sure where you're gonna put him. You're gonna have to bury him in right field. I think Aaron Judge, he's not really that fast, but he has a gun arm. So I'm looking at it when Giancarlo Stanton comes back. You're going to have to force Brett Gardner out. And our outfield is going to be Stanton, Judge, and Frazier maybe. We need a combination of lefties and righties. That's obvious. I mean, that's one of the fundamental concepts of baseball. All those players are righties. Every single one. But Judge, he hits the opposite field, but he's still a righty. It doesn't make it any different that he hits the opposite field most days. We're too home run happy, and I feel like Clint Frazier's a little bit home run happy, so he might not be the best spot. We need guys who hit for average. It seemed like in the beginning of the year, it's just oh my God, look at our outfield depth. That's going to be a huge problem. And our infield was the kind of weak part. But now it's the opposite, where the infield's we have so many players, and the outfield is just who we're going to put in. Clint Frazier is an obvious option, but I don't really like his glove. I don't really like his whole demeanor. It seems like I don't know about you, but it seems like he's an outcast on this team. It doesn't really fit. He is currently my favorite player on the team. He is. But it doesn't seem like he fits on the team. I know baseball, it doesn't really go fit, and I think Clint Frazier, I think he needs some more work in the minors. I know eventually you have to bring some guys up, but I think he needs more work. If I had the ideal option, I'd bring, I guess, Judge, Stanton, and Gardner still. We don't have that many options in the outfield. I mean, there are some players like Talkman who have gotten time in the outfield, I think. I'm looking at it. Our outfield depth is not that strong right now. We may be forced to pick Frazier, who's not really a home run hitter. Well, he is a home run hitter. And then we have Gary Sanchez. Austin Romine has been struggling. I said we should stick with Romine, but now I'm starting to get on the Gary Sanchez train again. Who cares? He can bat 220, just hit home runs, and we'll be fine. But we need guys who hit for average, and we need to keep guys like Estrada, Gregorius. We need to keep guys like that. We can't have all home run guys. We can't have like Luke Voigt. We can't have that. And I've been very clear with that. As far as our pitching rotation, it's been pretty good. CC Sabathia is holding it up. J. Happ had a bad game the other day, but he's been doing pretty well. Paxton struggled at the beginning of the year. He's doing a little better now. Tanaka. I think we need one more guy, and I think Madison Bumgarner, if the Giants are going to be willing to get rid of him, I think that'd be a huge gain for us. You have teams like Houston that have their guys in Justin Verlander, McCullens, whatever his name is. I forget. Charlie Morton. Like, they're so good. Teams like the Dodgers have really good pitching rotations. The Cubs, every team that's going to win the World Series has a really good pitching rotation. It doesn't seem like the Yankees have a championship pitching rotation, so I'd be looking out for Madison Bumgarner coming in, free agency, the 100-day break, even though we're not even like 40, 50 games gone. I'd look at him for a free agent. I don't really like how they're signing Morales and all these small guys to contracts, like prove-it deals, and it seems smart with Troy Tulowitzki. But now it's just like, I think Luke Voigt's our guy in first. I like the whole thing with Austin Romine, Gary Sanchez. I like that tandem, how, you don't want to play Gary Sanchez too much. He's had a couple injury scares. I like how he's backing up Gary Sanchez. Pitcher, we're giving CC enough rest. We have a deep enough rotation, but it seems like we need one more guy. Jordan Montgomery is going to come back, which I'm not too sure of. And I'm blanking out of some guy in the outfield that we have. Oh, Aaron Hicks. Oh, yeah, okay. That wasn't even a long break. Aaron Hicks. I think he's going to be... We signed him to a 7-year deal. We invested a lot of money in him. So, I'd honestly rather him over Clint Frazier, because Clint Frazier doesn't seem like he comes up clutch. Obviously, he had that one walk-off home run that made me completely love him, because my brother, if you don't know the story, my brother wanted to leave the baseball game, and he loved Aaron Judge, and at that point, he bought Aaron Judge's jersey, and I already had one. I offered to give him mine, but he said, no, I want my own one. I'm like, I'll just get a Gary Sanchez, we can swap. But then, a couple days later, we went to a Yankee game, he wanted to leave, and Clint Frazier ended up hitting the game-winning home run. That's why I love him so much. I'm gonna tell that story so many times. But yeah, Aaron Hicks, I would honestly rather him as our long-term future in the outfield. Clint Frazier, I love him, but he's too on and off. Like I said in the beginning, you have to have solid bats that are solid. He can't have like a one-hit game. Same thing with Brett Gardner. He can't really have a one-hit game. He either goes 0 for 4, 2 for 5 with 2 home runs, So yeah, that's my opinion now. I'd rather Aaron Hicks, even though he had a couple injury scares. I mean, he had the higher ceiling. Clint Frazier was the number one prospect, but Aaron Hicks was also like a top 10 pick in the draft, so both of them are obviously really talented. I'd keep Clint Frazier around, but I'd start Aaron Hicks. So when the whole team comes back in summation, I would have Voigt on first. He has an amazing glove. I'd keep him on first the entire time. Mike Ford, I think we sent back down. I'd have the Torres at second. He's been a steady there the entire year. I'd have Didi at third. Didi at short, LeMahieu at third, and have Urshela fill in and Estrada fill in. Both of them, they're going to be backup guys. Then in left, I would have probably Brett Gardner fill in with Clint Frazier. I would have them there. And then I would have Aaron Hicks at center. Then in right field, I'd have Giancarlo Stanton and Judge. Judge would play 90% of the games, but Stanton, when Judge wanted to play DH. The Yankees have a lot of assets. I think they're good now. Again, we need more guys who hit for average. Miguel Andujar hit 300 last year, but I think we're going to have a nice blend of guys who can hit for power. And I really like this team. We're probably fourth in the league right now. We're in a good spot. And yeah, so that's my Yankees update. I feel like every single time I do a Yankees video, it's like, it's a Yankee update. But yeah, that's how I feel about the Yankees. Thank you guys for watching. Let me know what you guys think, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye, guys.